not fail the magician and philo magician checks.
I'm not going to fail the magician and the philo magician checks.
Trinities would never do that. Except
I'll do
I'm
my
not-
best. I'll do my best
I'm
Bart
not
Simpson
saying
impression. I don't know what you're
Amy?
talking
I'm not saying you're gonna. I'm just pointing out that that's a possibility.
That
I'm
is
saying you're gonna.
true. You're a fucker.
Yeah.
I just
What are you gonna do?
And there's only one drunk on the script, unless you put a drunk and a puzzle master in the bag at the same time, just to ensure.
I just don't like that magician is on the same script as Ghazali because it just feels bad.
Whoops. I don't know how I left
Don't
that.
worry,
Yeah,
I'll
he
just
can.
pick 3 minions and I'll make one of you the Kazali. Wait.
There we go.
Hold on.
Yeah,
That's
that
how
that works.
Wait, hold on.
That only tells us that we have to execute either the Kazali or the magician.
Oh, I was gonna say that tells us we need to execute
Oh,
Gagi.
problem to fix.
Oh, I'll execute Guggy.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Leave Guggy alone.
No.
Okay, let's kill Amy.
Unless I think Guggy's evil.
Oh, okay,
then
fine. I'm fine. I'm
kill
more fine
Guggy.
killing Amy.
No, Gagi's just a marionette, kill voice on Arian Bow. No, we just win. One of
No!
them dies in the night and probably
What?
kill you.
No!
Gagi,
Both good.
Oh, we
If
need to
you're
get
good-
I mean, it
Marionette
still
off
means
this
that we can
script.
ignore Gagi, but...
yeah. I don't enjoy Marionette. I don't hate it, but I don't
really-
enjoy it.
I just would prefer we have a minion that can do something more for the team of some sort. I feel like Marionette is kind of not.
We will replace the marionette with the mastermind.
Like, I know that the misinformation can be helpful, but there are a lot of different reasons why people can get misinformation that aren't Marionette, and so it can backfire a lot of times telling a Marionette that they are the Mario. So I just think
look,
there are better minions that could be there.
Guggy, you're the Mario.
looking at
I'm
my
happy to
2
tell you
neighbors,
if
if
you're
I
You should tell me.
I'm just saying,
I like it.
if I get a I'm just saying this. If I'm looking at my neighbors and I get a marionette, nope, fuck it, nope. You ain't neither of y'all are now because I can you sell me down the river immediately.
The thing is, with this being Flesh and Bones, Drunk and Marionette will only be ever, like, gone by accident, mostly. Unless, I guess, Pit-Hag.
Yeah, like the Pit-Hag's never gonna die because it's like, oh, the Pit-Hag's got some heat on him. No longer the Pit-Hag.
Is that like a chroma key
and
effect you
then
have?
The Pit-Hag gets
Damn
mad when
right.
they Pit-Hag
Is
Yeah.
that what it is, Guggy?
Yeah, he has a green shirt on because he's a goober.
and-
No,
Rolls going
I'm
out.
on the
And a pit.
invisible beach.
He's on
to
the
make you
beach.
Invisible.
Guggy's head is visiting the beach.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I'd love to see Guggy's head on the beach. Rolling out. Good night.
Oh,
Trinities just wants to see Guggy's head.
Jesus Christ.
Not Ghazali, got it.
She's considered Vegas.
To be fair, I need to get that as a voice clip. Maybe I'll work on that right now.
Oh, it's phase 0. Spicy. Apologies for the sudden increase in music. I have no idea why my volume just went up like that. There's a lot of fun things we could do.
oh, someone in my
Hello.
Hello. You heard me?
Waiting on number 2.
Oh.
Hello, my minions.
Hi.
Hello, in town square, Amy just said that someone in their chat said that you're not live.
Oh, well, that's a bummer. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
That's really funny. Oh, well. Welcome to Wednesday, everybody. I was totally live a couple moments ago. Really, truly. I'm not just going live now. This is game 6 of our Flesh and Bones. You know, it's interesting because I remember looking at my chat box and being like, huh, automated messages usually start appearing right about now. Shrug. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're fixed. We are beginning Flesh and Bone game number 6. Voidstar, Halo, you are our minions for this game. Welcome in. And with such a minion team, the demon's gotta be Amy.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect.
Enjoy. Thank you. I'll be back.
Thank
Bye.
you so much. Bye.
Oh god, this team. Oh.
Oh, my phone just pinged that Atreides went live. Okay, so I guess they were not live. That makes sense. My chat was like, "Don't think Atreides live yet." I was like, "Oh, someone ping them."
Well, I did just again send a whisper to
Yeah.
her.
Okay.
According
Perfect.
according to Amy, you're not live, and then I had to clarify. I
According
mean
to my
Amy's
chat, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, no, the chat.
I was
Fuck.
like, "Y'all go check. Don't tell me shit." Like.
Yeah, I was gonna say these are the show when apparently you ain't live according to Amy. Well, Amy's chat.
Right. Woohoo.
The best spies, Amy's chat.
Okay, so we know it's not Ghazali. It's either Vigor or Fangu. So there's a most one outsider. So I think we do Hatter Knight 2 if it's not Fangu. And then Drunk Knight 3.
What the fuck is that turned itself down? That's better.
In the previous game, Gek claimed Marionette and said the recluse was one of the bluffs, and then he thought that I was the recluse. So I just said I'm taking the recluse.
all of that work. Is it just silent or is my audio fucked?
It's creepy silent.
Your,
I was literally just telling my chat that.
I'm like, I need to play music or something. This is way too creepy.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
bad.
I was getting bluffs. So I
Oh,
can-
okay.
For what? I
Hey,
decided
Darium.
for once to
Darium,
just
Guggy's gonna send you a
silent.
bluff. Can you pass those along to me?
I
I
asked
already
first.
sent Darium bluffs. Darium's the
Oh,
marionette.
Darium, can you pass them along to me, please? Thanks.
Hey, hey Matthew.
Saving my voice.
Apollo is gonna send you the bluffs. Could you pass them along to Lost Antonio? Lost Antonio, could you send the bluffs along to me and no peeking, please? Thank you.
Absolutely.
Hey, what is this exclusion of the left side of the Grim? I'm sorry. Excuse
you're
you.
good.
It's fine by me.
Nagi is the demon, Apollo is the minion, and I'm the other one. That's why
No.
Barry and Matthew and Lost Antonio shouldn't peek.
Right, but I want
Halo,
some bluffs
you're not
too.
gonna win the magician game by doing that.
Once
already
again, don't
figured-
worry. I'm gonna start sending around bluffs. Maybe the others will share them with you. Here, I'll start. Amy.
You're evil
My
fun.
bluffs are Serenova.
Amy, I sent you a message.
Yeah, I only had one game as the Pit-Hag. This is a script that has good possibilities for the Pit-Hag, so I don't mind. I hope I get to live a couple of days. I want to create an extra evil. Because extra evil is good.
So
Yeah.
we can have a fun Legion game from there. Oh god. Woo!
Guggy, Darium only sent me 2. I need a third bluff.
Well, Darium's probably taking that third bluff.
Hey, Darium, what bluff are you taking?
Mhm.
If you could message me, that'd be great.
Philo that went Savant.
Oh, wait, it's Darium. I know what he's taking.
Yeah, Philo that went Savant.
Yeah.
I'm going
They
mute.
were just
We'll
in
see how that
chat
works.
with Freddy's.
You
was like,
want to
I'm
know what's
going
funny,
Savant.
Guggy? Is Darium literally just messaged me mutant. I'm not even
Hey,
kidding.
hey,
Like,
we can
right
do
as
a
you
double
said
click,
that, he
that's
messaged me mutant.
I'm Darium's grandmother, actually. So I know.
Reliable information on a marionette script.
Well, I mean, if the grandmother is the marionette, you can have the supreme funny and just show the demon as their demon token as the grandchild.
Well, the grandmother learns a good player and their character, so there wouldn't be a demon.
I mean,
I would show the
but
demon as
they
drunk.
aren't. Oh yeah, yeah, that's possible.
And that's the funny option.
Demon as recluse, so you can still show the demon as the demon. But that's on the script. And that's sad. I am very glad that we don't have the recluse on the script anymore. Good job, Town.
It actually breaks my heart that the recluse is not there anymore. The recluse is one of my favorite outsiders. But we still have...
Yes, but also Atreides can't have nice things.
Yeah, that's fair. When the mutant is gone, then I will be sad. Because all 3 of my favorite outsiders will have been eliminated.
To be fair, I was the heretic.
To be fair.
To be fair.
Well, to be fair.
Started screaming, said, I'm gonna be claiming cannibal, and then just went along with Ryan Cassidy being like, yes, I want to be the demon.
That game was honestly really funny.
That was all the BS encouragement Ryan Cassidy needed to immediately get the recluse off script.
Wow.
To be fair,
Good.
he doesn't need much.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. As you step out into the misty spring air, you think of all of the people. Oh, actually, let me get rid of this horrible, horrible chroma screen. So we can remember all of the fallen, including the sage that became, that was replaced with a banshee, the seamstress that was replaced with a chambermaid, the innkeeper that was replaced with a sailor, and the goon that was replaced with a hatter. This is Flesh and Bone, game number 6, Trust Falls.
The law of equivalent.
Hello, what's up?
I get to Sarah knows.
Yeah.
Damn it! We're
What?
actually evil.
Why are you sad?
I thought Kagu was kidding with us.
Sometimes Gagi is serious about that. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Alright.
I haven't decided what I'm bluffing yet. I'm just gonna claim VI or some shit. And then do stupid questions. My stupid question today is, what is your character's favorite non-video game?
Alright.
Okay.
Wait. Are you asking me?
Yeah, sure. I'll give code names, because why not?
What was the question?
What's your character's favorite non-video game?
Non-video game.
Yeah, board game, tabletop, whatever.
Bridge.
Okay. What are you, by the way?
Grandmother.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. See ya.
Thank you.
Ghost, are you okay?
Yep. Ghost is slowly dying. Let's speed it up.
What happened, Ghost?
Nominate Ghost.
Hi. What is your character's favorite non-video game? Board game, card game, whatever.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me see. Ooh. I don't know. I think this character would like Rummy.
Rummy, okay. I'll say code names. Cool.
Say that again.
Code names.
Okay.
Right. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
You look so different. With the headband and you shaved.
Indeed I have.
Hello.
Hello.
What's
How
your...
goes it?
I'm good. What's your character's favorite non-video game?
My character's favorite video game.
Non-video. Anything but video.
Non-video game.
Yeah.
Well, often I am hanging out with my grandmother, so we play a lot of Old Maid. That's her favorite game. I really don't care.
Oh,
one way or the
okay.
other, so
Okay. Okay, I think I have an idea what that might be. Mine is Codenames.
Ooh, God, that's a good game. I love it.
Yeah, I know, right? Alright, thank you, Lost. Bye.
Alrighty, back.
You're also in a double claim, so coming for you, bud.
I'm
No.
if claiming good puts me in a double claim with.
Yo,
Hello.
Pit-Hag, what are you?
What are you?
Pit-Hag.
Oh, I'm the vigor. You're dying to keep Pit-Hag in this fucking script. I don't care if you want to die, Void.
Oh,
I am
no.
not letting
I don't
Pit-Hag
want
be
to
executed.
die. I was gonna say, honestly, I would prefer that I just make a Hatter, and then you change into the Fangu, and then we make another outsider and you jump. I think that would be very strong. Because if you...
Like a Hatter?
Yeah, I make someone the Hatter and you kill them tonight. You turn into the Fangu, then tomorrow I make an outsider and you can jump. If I live 2 days, it's very strong. We have 4 rebuilds.
Okay. So you should turn the Lost Antony into the Hatter.
Okay, I will do that tonight. Cool.
She's the Philo Banshee, so I would kind of like to
Fantastic. All right.
get that
got it.
out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right. What are the bluffs? Shit.
I guess you're
I
on
didn't
your
mean to
own.
click out. Sorry.
What are the bluffs?
Nope. VI, General, Undertaker. Halo and I are both claiming VI if you want to go General.
Sure. I'm down for that.
There's no way to know the Grim to claim Undertaker. I don't know if you
That's
want to
fine.
claim it and claim to be drunk
Nah.
or what, but
Nah, it's cool. Also,
yeah.
my stupid question is I'm asking people what their favorite non-video game is, and I'm saying code names. So,
okay.
right? Thank you.
Names. Yeah. All right. Thank
Good
you.
luck. Bye.
Okay, you see, the reason why I had that. Okay.
Ghost, you alright, mate? I'm concerned.
You shouldn't be.
Okay.
Browser crashed.
I'm gonna mark Ghost as the Banshee. I think based solely on what he's been doing, I think that's what I want to assume he is.
Okay,
Hello.
serious though. How long are we gonna keep daring in the dark? Because I think he believes it.
Let's put it this way: I'm the sailor, and I drink with Darium.
What are you saying the bluffs are? I need to claim something too. I just told them I'm the Sarah Novus.
Sailor, steward, and mayor is what I said.
Sailor Steward or me. Okay, sure, I'll bluff Steward. Thanks, Gaki. Good luck.
Yeah, don't worry.
What team are you? Oh god, what am I doing? I don't know.
I missed something.
Bits of information for me.
I mean, I got a very specific set of information from you about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A very specific set of claims, yes.
Yeah.
Welcome back town.
Something has happened to him.
Matthew is confirmed.
I guess
Nominations
so.
are open.
The Lost and Tony would like to nominate Guggy.
The Lost and Tony nominates Guggy. Why?
Guggy is, for some reason, pretending to be my grandmother, who has not seen my role, when I, in fact, had a grandmother who talked to me and saw my role. So, I think Guggy is just trolling to the nth degree.
Guggy?
This is just the Lost and Tony following madness, because I said I was the grandmother who saw the Lost and Tony as the mutant, which I am. So, you know, you can kill me, that's fine.
Running the count. 5 to put Guggy on the block.
I've heard of a different player claiming to be a grandmother confirmed mutant.
Yeah. I've been telling a lot of people that.
3 is not enough.
That
Am I
oddly
too?
makes sense.
Oh, yeah, Halo, you're the mutant, just so you know.
Amy.
Amy nominates Matthew.
Amy nominates Matthew. Why?
Another supposed grandmother confirm of Guggy's. This one much more suspicious, I think.
Matthew.
We haven't talked, so you have no right to call me suspicious. Secondly, y'all claiming to be a grandmother confirmed mutant really isn't that big a deal. It stops a double kill. What's your problem with that?
Unless I go.
Running the count.
Can I
5
ask?
required.
Okay. I was gonna. Matthew, you saying you haven't talked to Amy or Guggy?
No,
Hey.
from my conversation with someone else is where I heard you were acting suspicious. So
Well, maybe you should talk to me first and then ask whether I'm being
Matt,
suspicious.
okay, you could say
is
that
not
in a
enough.
nice way.
I am. That was a nice way. Trust me. If I wanted to be
Fair.
mean, I would have been meaner.
This is me being nice.
Guggy nominates the Lost and Tony.
Guggy nominates the Lost and Tony. Why?
Because I want to get the mutant off the script.
The Lost and Tony.
This man is, I think, full of BS, and we should not listen or do anything they say.
Okay, run in the count. 5 required.
But I don't want mutant off the script.
By 4.
3 is
No.
not enough.
Wouldn't have been on the block anyway. Halo's gonna nominate Lux.
Halo nominates Lux. Why?
Because I want the mutant of the script.
Lux.
We haven't talked.
Yeah, no, we haven't. I'm the steward. I got a player, and they asked me to say I'm confirming the Undertaker. So I'm confirming the Undertaker. I'm the steward.
Running the count. 5 required.
It may be accountable.
Oh.
Four is not
I
enough.
do think Lux is good though.
I agree.
Second call? Apollo? Oh no, sorry, Matthew.
Last I checked, I'm not Apollo, but I would like to nominate Apollo.
Matthew nominates Apollo. Okay, why?
I attempted to ping them. They told me to come back to down. They only claimed good and then didn't say anything else. I would like to execute them because they're just being rude.
Apollo.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Okay, you doing that without
I
like complete deadpan is terrifying. 5 required.
I just want to add, there is evidence to suggest Apollo is actually good. This is a meaningless execution.
I could no longer vote for this nomination.
5 is enough. Apollo is on the block.
I will nominate. Wait, has Matthew been nommed?
Matthew has been nominated.
Yes.
I have been nominated.
I will nominate Voidstar.
Apollo nominates Voidstar. Why?
I know nothing about Voidstar. I would like to tie it. I am confirmed by a steward.
Voidstar.
If this is true, then I'm happy to put the 5th vote. Just don't everybody, please.
All right, right on the count.
I mean, it was evident that you were confirmed by the steward.
Yeah, which is why it's confusing that 5 people voted on me.
Well,
5
didn't
is
know.
enough.
we are
That is a tie.
so it could be a song.
We're at the point where we're gonna nom the demon, right? So somebody nominate someone, and then we'll all vote for them.
I mean,
it's Amy,
we're,
Ghost,
we're
or
on
Halo?
10. We're on
Or
10.
Darium. Darium
at this
hasn't been
point.
nominated either.
No, Darium's my marionette, so don't.
Right.
I think at this point we should just skip. We probably run out of the nominations that were actually good to execute.
I think
It's 10, whatever.
I mean,
30
I
seconds.
personally would prefer to confirm someone.
Well, you could
whose
have confirmed
role
yourself.
I know nothing about. But
Ghost
whatever.
nominates Darium.
Ghost nominates Darium. Why?
Because I have information that indicates that this person might be evil.
Ooh, Darium.
I have one person telling me I'm the marionette. I have one person telling me I'm good. So I don't think this is a good execution.
Right in the count. 5 to tie, 6 to execute.
Can we get a 6th? Or it can just jump. Okay.
5 is a tie.
There are no music hopes.
Darium nominates Ghost. Why?
I have not heard of any information pointing to Ghost being good.
Ghost.
I have no information this time to give.
5 required. Sorry, 6 required. 5 will be a tie. Six is enough. Ghost is on the block.
I might think I'm Lord of Typhon.
This is fine. I'm not going to state what I am. I know there's a Undertaker in play, so I'll let them figure out what I am.
Ghost is executed and dies. Good night.
There's a role you didn't want going off the script. It was okay. It had to be done.
Oh.
That Ryan Cassidy.
No.
Oh.
No. As I said, I had no info to give at this time.
Also, hello Palax. Welcome to the stream.
That is fine. My dev gives us town information that they need.
What's going on with Ghost? I'm kind of concerned. The vibes are off.
Okay. So I know that roll, and that roll isn't in play. I know that roll's dead. I know that's probably the cause of that. So yeah.
Howdy.
Hello.
What are we doing?
I am turning the Lost and Tony into the Hatter.
The Lost and Tony into the Hatter. You
Also, have you checked in with Ghost? Because it's just acting a little weird and I think he might not be okay. I don't know. He's not responded to my chats. He's muttering to himself. I'm just a little concerned for him.
Okay. I'll check in with Ghost.
Thank you. See ya.
Thanks, Void. Bye.
So we're planning to make an outsider somewhere and let him jump. Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Let's have a tea party, shall we?
A Hatter has died.
Hatter
I am
died.
not running Chaos Hatter.
Fangu, please.
Amy selects Vangu.
Pit-Hag.
Voidstar selects Pit-Hag.
Alright.
Sarah Novus, you got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you. Sorry. I didn't realize I was hot mic. I was trying to mute myself to cough.
Oh no, Emmy, are you sick?
No, I'm not sick. I'm a stoner.
Oh.
I try to be kind to everybody's eardrums by not coughing in your ears constantly. I try to mute myself as much as possible.
That's what happens if you smoke wrong on stream. The way us Europeans smoke is very different to US style because we mostly mix with tobacco because it's way too expensive over here. And most people that smoke weed also are just smokers. Very different.
Okay. The cough is done.
Okay.
Water, Amy.
This is why I mute.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. Unfortunately, someone was in fact lost last night. The Lost. We'll do 6 minutes again.
Interesting.
There, PSA, there is a Cernobus in town.
Matthew, you don't say.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, I know that won't shock anyone. I was Ceramad yesterday as the mutant.
That's crazy. Wait, shit.
I
No,
know.
I'm being hard framed. No, fuck.
That's
No.
a crazy story, Matthew. What?
I'm
gonna
not
go
the
with the
scared of
person-
the story, guys. Wink.
I thought.
Hello.
Hello.
This is just me letting you know that I'm bluff in general. I'm probably claiming neutral on night 1 and evil on night 2 based on what happened.
Understandable. There was a hatter that died.
Yeah.
But now it's a tiger.
So next thing I'm doing is turning someone into the drunk. So maybe just ask Amy and one of you can tell me who we want to bring onto the team, and then Amy jumps the next night.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I think, yeah, we'll find a way to signal.
Okay, awesome. In this chat, I asked you what your character's favorite non-video game is, and my character's is Codenames.
Mine is Kirby because I'm the VI.
Kirby.
And that's a big lollipop. And I think the way I'm gonna signal, I'm just gonna make them mad as the magician tomorrow.
It has to be before today,
Wait,
because
no, that's-
I need to do it tonight.
Yeah.
So someone needs to tell me. It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll update later.
Yeah, we'll find a way.
Cool. Thank you. Bye.
It's very interesting how things turn out.
Ghost, my man, are you
Hello.
okay?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm just seeing how things play out. And it's very interesting that a certain character didn't die. After all, they were pretty much outed. So the fact that they're not dead leads me to have heavy suspicion on them.
Do you want to share who?
No, because I'm not giving evil a chance. If you're evil, I'm not giving you the signal. But there's someone who I think should be dead more than the Lost and Tony right now.
Okay, sure. If you don't want to share who you suspect, then that's fine. I've not claimed to anyone yet. I'm general. I have neutral on night 1 and evil on night 2. So I'm just going to try and figure out like.
That makes sense. That makes sense. My role got executed.
Are you sharing anything about what you were?
No.
Okay, Ghost. Good luck. Do as you
I
will
know,
with the
because
game.
I want to see if an Undertaker will confirm me, because apparently there's an Undertaker in this game. They ain't talked to me yet.
Okay.
They don't talk to me.
All right.
That's going to be
okay.
really interesting.
I understand where you're coming from. I understand. I've been asking people what their favorite non-video game is, and my character what their character's favorite non-video game is, and my character's is Codenames. So that's what I'm giving around until I actually decide to trust someone with what I actually am. Alright.
Fair enough.
Best of luck, Ghost.
Right.
See ya.
Yep, best of luck to you. Very interesting, though.
Hi.
Do you want to make the steward person the outsider for me to jump to, or?
It's up to you. You're in charge.
Who
I was
do you think
thinking
the best
Apollo.
jump spot would be?
I was thinking Apollo.
Yeah, I think so too.
'Kay.
I'm willing to go down with the ship with Apollo.
All
This
right.
works for me.
Cool. Alright,
All right.
Apollo is the
Thank
drunk. Got it. Guggy is the sailor,
Or-
by the way.
Oh, you should find out if you make Apollo the puzzle master. Does that make a puzzle drunk that stays? Atreides, can I ask you a question? If you turn someone into a puzzle master and puzzle master's not in play, that they make a puzzle drunk, right?
Correct.
Does that puzzle drunkenness stay if the puzzle master becomes a Fangu?
No,
Oh,
Because
well,
the
that's
puzzle master
not
is out of play then.
because the puzzle master is no
Right.
longer in play.
Okay.
You're right. Yes. Why? I don't even know why I questioned that. Okay.
Right.
Do you want voice star to Apollo?
I'll do Apollo as the drunk and I'll do Guggy as the drunk because Guggy is the sailor. So that way we can get rid of him.
Oh, incredible.
Yep.
Love that.
Good luck.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
I know Apollo's at least good, but Apollo could be like, yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
So just confirm me that Apollo was your ping.
Yes.
Okay. Understood. Cool. I don't have anything else to share for now, but I've given some people my info.
All right. Fair enough.
Thank you very
luck.
much. See ya.
LT.
I'm gonna tell everybody a big story here in a second. So
I want to tell you my role.
Oh, this is a game.
Yeah.
It's a game that the machinations of town have brought into play.
Sorry.
Thank
sorry.
you.
I'm
Welcome
Ace.
back.
I don't respect wrongs.
Nominations are open. The Lost and Tony.
I have a tale of sadness to tell you, town. I started this game as the philosopher. I philosophized into the Banshee, and then I and Amy came up with the brilliant plan to pretend I had a grandmother confirming me. Unfortunately, this did get me killed at night, but I was the Hatter at that point. So, yeah.
Oh.
So
Apollo.
Interesting. So it sounds like from Matthew and Lost and Tony's claims, we have Pit-Hag, Serenovis. So no Zahn, which is good. I am your magician. Guggy approached me and is a minion. So I nominate Guggy.
Okay. Ghost, do you have something quick to say before I handle this nomination?
I was the cannibal.
Oh god.
Perfect. Apollo nominates Guggy. Why?
Guggy outed to me as evil. Big mistake.
Guggy.
I'm the Serenovis. Do what you fucking want.
Oh, get it
Line
out.
More required.
I would like to get the mutant of this group, but Sarah is the good replacement.
I'm also Matthew's grandmother.
4
Like,
isn't
you
enough.
are.
Guggy is on the
You're
block.
the Sarah Novus who caused me problems. You can fuck off.
The thing is, Guggy did put with Matthew first day, so I had an evil token on him, considering they were Sarah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially when you picked mutant of all things. I know what you were doing, Guggy. I saw you.
I know what I was doing.
Atreides, can I ask you a question?
Yes, privately.
Chaos Hatter, regular Hatter.
I would not be running Chaos Hatter.
Okay.
Oh, the Lost and Tony isn't the Hatter. I don't know what he's talking about. She's talking about. That's crazy.
She.
She's still the
The
Serenovis.
thing is, I will just say this: just because you were made Sarah mad, or was it? If people are given a Sarah mad thing, you might not be Sarah mad now. Don't break it, just in case. But yeah.
So,
No,
Matthew,
you can break
can
it
you-
after I die.
Matthew, can you confirm that you were made Sarah mad as the role that Guggy was claiming to have seen you as grandmother? Is that how that
Yep,
happened?
that was the first Guggy came to me
Oh,
and said,
that's
I'm the
fucked
grandmother
up,
who saw the
Guggy.
mutant.
That's fucked up.
I immediately knew what was going on. I had a strong feeling I knew what was going on. And that's why Guggy's getting what Guggy deserves.
I'll give another minute for noms.
No, we don't need to. We can just ask me. That's fine.
Atreides, can I ask you a question?
You can, publicly or privately.
Publicly.
Sure.
Blondes, brunettes, redheads. What do you like?
What?
I think it depends on. There's other physical features, but I do like a good redhead.
You like head from redheads. Got it.
What?
That took a very quick turn in a very different direction.
I don't think the color. Speaking of being gagged, they are too, Amy. Guggy nominates me. Sorry, what?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
No.
Why not? Okay.
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, I mean, I might as well try.
How do
Why
you
not?
actually get atheist on the Flesh and Bone script?
I don't know. Let's keep killing good players until we find out.
It's on Ngaku's right now.
So many mayors as we
Here's a
can
way.
because
Nice.
atheism
Guggy is
wins
executed and does not die. Good night.
Yeah, suck it! I was the fucking sailor and I'm confirmed! Get wrecked! Haha! I'm gonna go make a sailor.
Oh. That's fucking funny.
Oh yeah, Flash and Bone script writing. There's no
I just
way for
fucking cold called Matthew was somehow Sarah man. I don't fucking know how, but
That's so funny.
Well, hey Guggy, that worked out great for you.
I am going for a piss. I will be back.
Guggy, you had me worried I was the drunk.
I cannot confirm or deny if you have at any point been drunk.
I don't mean from you. I just mean
No,
at...
I know, but I'm
Oh.
gonna say that I can't confirm or deny if I've drunk you.
Okay.
I just think you should be very not caring about your info tonight.
Okay. Great.
This is now the weirdest game. Guggy is confirmed good and cannot die.
I look when you came out as Sarah Matt as a mutant, I was like, well, I'm gonna die today, but that's fine because I'm the one role that wants that.
Well, I did so a favor was done.
Yeah, no, that's I was fine with it. I just leaned into it.
That's absolutely nuts.
It does hurt because I told Darium that I was the marionette, and I think he believed me until about 2 seconds ago when I didn't die.
Hello.
Hello.
What would you like to do tonight?
Apollo as the drunk, please.
Apollo is the drunk. You got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
If Apollo saw the magician token, then Apollo is already
There's no
the
reason
drunk.
for extra deaths, right?
But-
I guess besides Pit-Hag.
There's every possibility that Apollo was just lying. So in any case, I'm sticking to plan and choosing Apollo as the drunk. Besides, I cannot make Guggy the drunk unless the drunk goes out of play first. So
Confirm not the
No.
demon.
Confirm not the demon,
probably.
yeah.
They're not the
Yeah.
demon. Yeah.
Confirmed not the demon, yeah.
Also, I guess not the Pit-Hag. But that's not as hard confirmation. But I don't have a reason not to trust the lesson terms.
I haven't heard of a Sarah Madness yesterday. Well, we wouldn't know who was Sarah Mad yesterday.
Yeah. At least not until later.
I'm gonna go back to claiming grandmother who saw Matthew as the mutant because it's funny.
So I think we found the Sarah madness. But also,
Right, I mean, I'll break Sarah
we
madness.
don't know.
What?
Oh,
does
the
Sarah
Sarah
madness
made
break?
you mad as the Sarah made you mad as the mutant, but because you're the sailor and immune from execution, you're just gonna break it always.
Yeah.
Well, unless Guggy is the drunk one.
Yes, but
Oh,
till
yeah.
then, Gagi
But then
just
I'll learn that I'm the
skips
drunk one,
days.
so that's fine.
Yeah. And then whoever you drank with is sober. Guggy is way too powerful right now.
I am
I mean-
powerful. I am both confirmed good. I am able to cause shenanigans, and I'm doing Guggy things. So that's the dream.
This is the
Guggy-
weirdest game of Clocktower I've ever played.
Gagi
Where
is
Guggy is
Jar
the
Jar
source of
Binks.
all good.
I am
Guggy
the
is
source
Jar
of
Jar Binks.
chaos.
This-
Fear me.
Gagi isn't evil in this story, but Guggy is evil. Like Jar Jar Binks is the big bad behind all of Star Wars, but not in the Star Wars movies. The Star Wars movies are just not about Darth Jar Jar, so he looks good. That's the same position Guggy
And the funny
is, right?
thing is, if we get to Final
The
3
demon
with
is just
Guggy,
the
it's a
pressing
50.
issue right now.
It's truly a 50-50.
The demon is the pressing issue because the demon can kill, but we should get rid of Guggy at some point because he's Guggy.
No, absolutely not.
Not because he's evil.
Ironically, this is the. Normally, I'm all for getting rid of Guggy, but not in this instance.
Look, even I'm not
Also,
forgetting me.
Also, it would not surprise me if Guggy, now that he's confirmed good, is basically always drunk.
Supposedly,
Because
I
there's
don't-
also no other reason.
I don't know. I think
Oh,
there are.
I mean,
I think there are times there you might be more drunk than sober moving forward because you would be framing like the demon not having a kill. You know what I mean? Unless it's a Pit-Hag change and we have no death because of that. Like I don't think we test you if we have a night of no deaths because you're probably just drunk and it's actually not because of you. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
I marked myself as Pit-Hagged into the drunk. So.
My thing is, we've already tested you. We know what you are. We never nominate you again.
Yeah, agreed.
Funnily
Don't
enough, there are three reasons on the script or 4 reasons for no death to happen. The demon intentionally sunk. We have a Pit-Hag change. Guggy was attacked, or Guggy drunk the demon.
Yeah.
And the last 2 are basically indistinguishable until we execute Guggy.
I think I don't like Silver on the script.
I think it's got added
no,
in at a
absolutely.
time where
We
because
had
we
our time.
lost so many other protection roles, right? Like we lost
Yeah,
Innkeeper,
yeah, I
we
know.
lost Monk. And this
Yeah.
isn't even really protection. It protects you, but it doesn't protect other people. So it is a little bit of a stretch as protection goes. But
Yeah,
We
but
can
it's
always-
flesh and bone.
To,
These
to,
things
to
will
kind
happen.
of chain
it's
it
very
along.
good info. Yeah.
We can execute Guggy if you want it off the script.
Yeah,
That would be a
yeah.
bad idea for other reasons, is the problem.
Whoa, what
Yeah.
other reasons?
The
Am I
fact that
good?
you're fucking confirmed. Like,
No, I'm the Serenovus.
wait,
and also the
wait.
grandmother who's confirming
No.
that.
Well, apparently we have a Pit-Hag, so.
Oh yeah, I'm probably not
Unless,
gonna be the regular.
unless Guggy was the Pit-Hag who has Pit-Hagged themselves into the evil sailor.
That
No,
makes
no,
lots
I-
of Tony
I mean to say stuff like Guggy could be Pit-Hagged into an outsider and then be Fangu jumped. If after the Hatter died, we had a team.
Oh, that's true, but don't think about that.
I hate
We don't have to worry
everything.
about
I hate everything.
We don't have to worry about that.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. The killer Queen Amy, more like the killed Queen Amy.
Amy claims Klutz and picks Guggy.
Amy claims Klutz and picks Guggy. Okay.
Crazy.
I was Pit-Hagged into the Klutz before I died, so they're just beaming at this point.
So that means it's not from you?
And the Hatter didn't.
Hi.
Hello.
I wanted to catch you yesterday, but you were super busy, so I'm gonna tell you now. I'm the general. I have neutral, evil, and then neutral again.
Okay.
So I think with your story it makes sense. Because I can see the Banshee being removed from play being something that skewed the game towards evil. I have no idea what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
I suppose that confirming Gagi could have put the skills more towards good. So yeah, that's what I got right now. I think the only other person I told was Ghost. Everyone else I'm still just doing like shenanigans with. Stupid questions, etc.
Sounds good.
Who is your grandmother if you're sharing it?
Oh, I didn't actually have a grandmother.
Oh yeah, that's right, that was a bit. Okay, understood.
I was trying to use that to get killed as the Philo Banshee, so.
Yeah. That's right, I forgot. Okay, no problem.
No problem.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Alright.
See ya.
Bye.
Hi.
Give me that information.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now you're owed information. I don't have much of interest actually. I'm a general with neutral, then evil, then neutral again. I think it makes sense for now, but it doesn't really tell us much more.
Neutral and evil.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess that makes
starts with neutral if there is a Pit-Hag, makes sense. Goes to evil when the Banshee, Philo Banshee, whatever gets put out of play, makes sense. Neutral again because we executed you, makes sense. It's kind of pretty straightforward right now, so I think if I live another night, maybe I get something more important, more meaningful, if that makes sense. But for now,
I mean,
that's all I got.
I think you being alive is fair because I feel like if it goes to evil again, that means I was probably Fengu Jump too. So personally, I think I want to kill you, but for now, I'll let you live.
Excuse you, Gagi. Just don't get Funko jumped. It's easy.
Oh yeah, good point. I'll do that.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
Skill issue. If you get Funko jumped, it's a skill issue. It's your fault.
Yeah. Okay.
Who do we kill? Do we kill Matthew?
Halo, I think.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
All the people I want to talk to are in conversations. No.
Hey, Cookie, can I get a quick combo?
Oh, I'm alone in that chat. Boyd, what are you?
My character's favorite game is Codenames, if that helps you.
General.
Ghost.
More important to Hour at this point in my mind.
Welcome back. Day 3, noms are open.
Can I?
Amy.
I'll let Amy. Yeah,
I just wanted to share my info since I'm dead. I started this game as a VI. Night 1, I got Guggy good. Night 2, I got Void Stars good. And then last night, I was turned into the Klutz before I was killed. I went to put my hand up at the start of the day to announce the change and then realized I was fucking dead. So that's fun. I think they know it's base 0 and that there are no outsiders in play, and so they're going out of their way to make people things that they know are not in play so that they can be successful as a Pit-Hag. But fuck you for making me the klutz, because we have a confirmed player!
Matthew.
I would like to nominate, unless people have things they would like to say.
I think you can go for it.
Matthew nominates Voidstar.
Matthew nominates Voidstar. Why?
I know Amy said they got a VI good on you. I'm slightly concerned that Amy might be the drunk VI. I have information that points to Voidstar being evil based off other claims I have on the Grim.
As far as I know, Amy is the only VI, although obviously I've not been claiming roles to everyone. I've also been doing stupid questions. So there might be another VI out there that I don't know about. My understanding from my conversations is that I'm not the best execution here, especially since with what I am and with the Pit-Hag being in play, my information can help make sense of what exactly is going on with the evil team. I don't really want to say more than that right now. I just think we should kill it.
Yeah, they're just good.
Running the count, 4 required.
I want to kill Halo today.
I would much rather see Darium die today.
Darium or
because
Halo,
I
I
don't
think
trust
Pit-Hag
you.
will be between them.
One is not enough. Darium.
Darium nominates Lux.
Darium nominates Lux. Why?
The only village idiot that is alive should be sober, therefore, and they got an evil on Lux last night.
What?
Lux.
Lux, can I take your defense?
No, Guggy.
Okay.
I am confirming Apollo, and the chain of events of what Darium was claiming to me is strange. Because Darium yesterday said, "I'm a village idiot with a good on Voidstar and an evil on you," and then today said, "I'm a grandmother with a good on me, a village idiot good on me." So, also, Amy got a good on Guggy, a confirmed player.
Running the count, 4 required.
To be fair, even a drunk VI can get some sober info, but
Yeah.
I'm more inclined to trust my information as the sober one.
I was
but
gonna
do
say,
not-
Amy,
according to
Amy, if there's a second VI and you're telling the truth that you were a VI and have been Pit-Hagged out of it, then the other VI
they're sober now.
Wouldn't have an extra anymore. Therefore, they're sober now.
the thing
Unless
is,
there's a
that's
third
what I
somewhere.
said.
Okay.
according to that
Unless
according
there's
to
a-
that conversation of how Lux just described it, that VI would be drunk at the time because it was day 2 that happened. At that point, Amy was still alive in the VI.
Okay.
Unless a
You're
thing
getting it
on
wrong.
Lux
I was
happened
bluffing
last night.
VI because I was the Guggy's marionette. Now that I know I'm not Guggy's marionette, I can share what my actual role is, but it wouldn't matter because I'm not the village idiot. Therefore, there are not 3 village idiots. There is only Halo.
Yeah.
Guggy.
I nominate Halo.
Guggy nominates Halo. Why?
I think we have no village idiots, actually.
Halo.
Well, I am the village idiot, always have been. I think I may have been the drunk one at the start, unless Amy is just a minion, then I may be Big Poison now, in which case my evil on Lux, which I got last night, may be wrong. My first night of information is Darium Good, which I am starting to suspect that I was the starting drunk one, and the Lost Antonia's Good, which I can believe because that's just the first Pit-Hagging target we had. Yeah. I'm about
Running
to
the
die if
count.
you want it.
4 required. Can confirm it is a Lord of Typhon game.
Really?
Halo on the block.
Halo's gonna nominate Matthew just because he's still a blank.
Halo nominates Matthew.
So hello, my guy. I still don't have a claim.
Matthew.
You haven't come to talk to me. You were the second in line to Apollo, but I went to Apollo first because Apollo pinged me first. I think my information is actually... I believe my information is actually helping us potentially get to the end of this game. I am a little suspicious of you because of Guggy now being fully confirmed good and other information that has been given to me.
Ryan the count, 4 to 10.
I can build a world. Darium, Apollo, Lux.
0's not enough.
That's not possible. I'm not going to say why.
Are you sharing who you drank with, Guggy?
The village idiot that saw Lux is evil. Which is why I wanted Lux
Oh, thank you.
But so they are probably drunk to you.
Yes.
Or not. We don't
I'm
know.
Probably
That's how the
not
trailer
evil.
works.
So I'm probably not evil.
How
We had a
are
killer
you not
that
evil
was
because I
likely
picked you?
a Pit-Hagging and because you would only drunk a minion right now because we had a kill.
No.
Or I could be drunk.
30 seconds.
I feel like if Guggy picks a minion, they get drunk because in a way, evil. They're confirmed good at this point.
There's no reason to believe I'm sober at this point.
Well, it would make sense if Lux is good that I'm just drunk right now. And that's why my information doesn't make sense.
If Lux is good, I'd have to believe Lux is sober. Ergo, I'd have to believe that who Lux is confirming is good, which leaves me with 4 evil candidates. Albeit if evil have not been killing themselves.
Halo is executed and dies. Good night.
Yeah, I think we never test Guggy to know, but I think that the first night after Guggy's been confirmed, he's probably going to drunk whoever he drinks with, right? Because it's the cost of having a confirmed sailor in the game.
All right, stick to plan.
Okay, I'm talking.
Hello.
Hello.
What would you like to do?
Guggy into the drunk, please.
Guggy into the drunk. You got it. Thank you. Bye.
What
I
did I miss?
I was saying.
I was clearly
I think
executed
that
on information that wasn't being shared.
right. I think that based on the fact that you're newly confirmed like that, I think you almost assuredly drunk whoever you pick that night. And I think that is what happened with Halo. I think Lux is good.
I don't think I drunk whoever I pick if whoever I pick happens to be evil.
Agreed. That makes sense. Yes. But in this case, I do think Halo is probably good, and I think you drunked him.
I think I have reason to believe just about everyone else alive.
Okay.
Wild statement for someone that could have been pit-hacked into the drunk and been jumped to last night.
Then test me. Also, that is not true because Amy Klutz confirmed me. Also, there can't be a
In
Fangu.
that world, Amy, in
Two
that
outsiders
world,
died
Amy
tonight.
would just
So
be evil.
wrecked.
No,
Yeah.
like
In
both
that world,
Lost
Amy
and Tony
would
and
just be
myself.
evil and die.
No,
Yeah,
both
Amy-
Lost and Tony and myself were turned into outsiders before we died.
Yeah, there's no Fangu.
Yeah, Amy
Amy
can be the
would
Fangu.
just
guy.
be the Fangu that jumped you.
Okay, then explain Lost and Tony.
They were the Hatter.
Easy.
Oh,
Lost and Tony was put
Oh,
to the habit
fuck.
that made a Fangu, and then Amy jumped you.
Did I not immediately ask if it was Chaos Hatter or not? If I knew that information, it is what.
Well, you would
In
ask
this
that
scenario,
information
Amy
so
jumps
far.
me? What?
No, I realized as I was saying it that that didn't make sense. Because if I was evil, I could say the same thing, right? So it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to not be like, I'm just confirmed good, because in my head, I know I'm good. My token's blue, but we have to be able to build both worlds. So it's fine.
Well,
if you want to build
we
that
can,
world, that makes sense.
not
But I
ever-
am just. I don't think that they made it Fangu.
I agree. Amy
I
is
think
not the
it
Fangu,
could
and I
have
would
been
not-
starting Kazali with 0. I think it's 0 outsiders in play anyway, and they made it bigger. But I don't think they've killed Minion yet. So
I don't think Gaggy's been jumped to exactly last night, I'll say that much.
I think the
Well,
only
I'm
time I
ju-
could
I'm-
have theoretically been jumped to is last night, Sunday, and I agree. I don't think it happened, but
with
Oh, I
those
forgot to
starting
give you my
outsiders, I
bluffs,
think it was
Guggy,
starting bigger.
and tell you the team. My bad.
Unless we have a mutant somewhere.
I don't think Guggy need bluffs.
I'm gonna sink tonight. Don't worry, it's gonna make me look like I'm still the sailor.
Incredible.
Yeah.
We've got this, Guggy. Don't worry. We got this.
Yeah. Actually, do you mind telling me the minions now? Because that'd be useful.
We lost Ghost early, so sorry about that one. But Matthew's the other one. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
Do
fine.
not try to
Just come back
get me on any
about it
team when
confirming
I'm not
Matthew is
pleased.
mutant. Let's go.
We're so stupid. Oh my god.
That makes
do not
Ghost
wish
the
to be implicated on-
Cerenovus.
I would rather not be implicated on any
No,
evil team,
we're,
please.
we're
I'm not
just
evil,
joking,
I'm just
Ghost.
a
I
friend.
don't think you're evil at all. We are just joking.
It's okay, Ghost. I Vigor killed you.
We are just ribbing on the worlds that are being built that, like, Guggy and I are a team. I think we're both good, but, I mean, Guggy has to be good from my perspective.
Me and Amy
Like,
are
still
on the
good.
same team.
Like, still
Gaggy
good.
doesn't have to be good. He just was
How?
the sailor at the time we executed him.
And was
Yeah, Guggy has
only
to
way
be
I'm
the
Well,
able
there's
to
been no
same.
time for Guggy to be changed.
And Guggy
Yeah.
is not
We
evil
played enough
specifically.
BMR people.
I'm
Guggy
aware,
has,
but what I'm saying
Guggy
is
has to be the same team as Amy.
they didn't have the timing
Well,
to make me an
no.
outsider and also make Guggy a jump target, right? Like they just did not have the time. We have confirmed the Hatter change, right? And then me changing. So there's not a world where they were able to also turn Guggy there for me to fake Klutz pick Guggy and Guggy be the demon.
Okay, sure, but still, that doesn't mean that Guggy is just confirmed good because we probably have the Pit-Hag still alive as you were.
That
Pit-Hag,
I
and
agree.
I'm not the
I'm just
Pit-Hag.
saying up till that point,
Therefore,
I don't think it should
Guggy
be
can
world
still
building
be
if Guggy is
jumped.
evil. He can be jumped.
Hello, the fact
Not-
that you
not
keep
yet.
trying to get me killed makes me think that I was correct and that you are a minion.
I am trying to fight against people trying to use the word confirmed on players that aren't because
I am.
no one
Don't worry about it.
because no one who wasn't executed isn't confirmed as is confirmed as not the
With
demon.
Fangu and Pit-Hag on the script, no character's ever truly confirmed.
Correct. That is what I'm saying.
But I am confirmed.
The fact
this
that
point- at-
you the fact
Guggy,
that
let's
you
talk
two
tomorrow,
fight
please.
This hard to be on each
Yeah,
other,
yeah, you can tell me this.
that is awesome.
Yeah, we
Well,
gotta communicate.
That is
Right, but
easiest way
here's,
to-
here's where I can quasi-confirm something. Is the starting demon wasn't a Fangu because we've had 2 Pit-Hag changes into outsiders who have died.
Yeah, I think we had a starting Vig, and Vig, if a Pit-Hag, if someone that was Pit-Hag into a Hatter dies, probably doesn't make a Kazali.
They could stay the Vig.
They could stay the Vig.
They could stay a Vig, or it's at that point a coin flip. Either they stay a Vig or become a Fangu. If it's become a Fangu, which if they have a Pit-Hag, which they already do, why not take the extra evil?
But if they turned into a Fangu and then turned Amy into the Klutz and then killed Amy,
Right, it just
They
cannot
can't
all
be-
happen mechanically at the same time. That's all we're
Yeah.
saying. I'm not saying that those worlds can't be built for future days, but on that day, I can confirm that's not what happened from my perspective.
Hatter seems really boring for the minions. You can turn into the song that doesn't do anything, or the marionette that doesn't do anything.
Well, to be
Yeah.
fair, we're at base
I mean-
0, so the Zon now actually does not do
The
anything.
funny part
Well,
with the Hatter is when you don't tell the marionette, and then suddenly the marionette wakes at night and learns that the Hatter has died.
Oh, that's actually really spicy. Honestly, I could see that being a world where we had a marionette situation and they were woken and take this. Oh wait, we had Pit-Hagging Night 1
no.
and Serenovusing Night
No,
1. Never
no.
mind.
I'm not
Never
saying
mind.
that's for this game. I'm saying that in general.
No,
like,
I
if you don't
know.
tell
I
the
just- I
marionette and then the
forgot.
Hatter dies, that happens.
Like that.
I mean,
That's also why I think we're facing a Fangu now, because we're building a world where it's most likely based on the starting outsider count, unless we have a hidden mutant or drunk somewhere still. We probably had a Vig at the start. They made outsiders. They made a
But
Hatter,
they killed
killed the
2
Hatter.
but
outsiders.
they've killed apparently 2 outsider
Amy, I
changes.
think you're evil. I'm sorry.
No. Okay. You can build that world all you'd like. No.
Hello, I think you are in a bit of a tunnel. Just maybe.
I think Halo
I-
is evil.
yeah, I agree. That's why I wanted Halo dead.
So I think I was sober. Okay.
I was like, oh
If
man,
that's
you
the
know the
case,
person who's
then-
confirmed? They're not confirmed. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and mark Halo as the pit.
We have Pit-Hag and Fangu on the script. There is no
Wha-
such thing as confirmed.
No, I've confirmed.
What
the
if
only-
it's
The only point where Guggy was confirmed at the point where they survived execution. Past that, they're not confirmed
That
at
is
all.
what I'm
End of
saying.
story.
I'm saying Guggy was good then.
what if
Yeah,
And
I'm
I'm
good
fine
now,
with that,
too.
but I'm
What?
saying that doesn't mean that he's good this entire game, because we don't have information on that. And I'm dead now, so I can't get a VI read on him.
I don't think
Yeah.
you can because I don't think you're
So
the
yeah,
PI.
I'm still-
what if it's starting Vigor and the Lost Antone and Amy are the minions?
That is a world.
Well, then don't question that.
that is also a word, and that
Don't
world
worry about it.
probably
Don't worry
about it.
was Vigor poisoned on that last pick of last.
I will point out, if that is the case, then it would probably be one of them as the marionette, given the fact that we wouldn't probably have a Pit-Hag, which would make it Matthew as the Vigor Mortis. So I'm still confirmed, baby. Hell yeah.
No point continuing this line of argument because it's just going round in circles that is leading
Yeah.
us to nowhere productive.
Yeah.
Correct. That's
I
why
mean, I
I'm
just-
losing my mind here.
Good morning. Guggy died in the night,
Oh yeah, I'm confirmed. Let's go.
and also Darian.
Oh, okay.
All right, cool.
That answers my question.
So that's who you saw, Darian. That's crazy. Okay.
There, were you actually Guggy's grandmother?
Pit-Hag confirmed.
That's what you believe. Okay, yeah, that's
Pit-Hag
hysterical.
confirmed.
Cool. Hi. Can I add the Pablo?
Sure.
Cool. Hang on, I'm gonna ping him again. Ba-da-da. Waiting. Oh, maybe he's in another chat. Okay, so I got neutral, evil, neutral, general.
Oh, you do general.
Yeah. So the first part
neutral,
makes sense.
evil, neutral.
Yeah, so the first night makes sense. You know, if the evil team starts with a Pit-Hag, I can see that. The second night makes sense because Philo Banshee, we lost that. And if Lost turned it to the Hatter, they probably made a Fangu. Third night makes sense because we executed a Guggy, and Guggy was basically confirmed good. I cannot make much sense of neutral on the fourth night. I don't know what actually happened. Like, the fact that you died, I think would have skewed it more towards evil. So maybe the read is that the grandmother pair died, but we also killed an evil player? Question mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I'm the grandmother conferring Mafia.
Wait, what?
Guggy drank with me the first night.
How did we have 2 deaths? Oh.
Guggy drank with me the first night.
Oh, yeah, okay. You saw the wrong player. Okay, that solves it.
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. I got it. Matthew is pinging me. Do you have anything else that we want to talk about? I've never spoken to him.
Well, Mafia was Serenova's my the first day, so unless this game does not have a Serenovas, I think Mafia is one of the good players alive.
I think starting good
That's
is
kind of-
fair, but I think if there's been a jump anywhere, this probably happened at this point.
Possibly. Right.
So yeah, okay, cool. Thank you. Bye.
I
God,
pinged as the
sorry.
sober ones.
Oh.
If you
I
believe,
pinged you. We were in a chat, and then I guess you dropped accidentally. I wanted to.
if you believe Amy's VI pings and that Lux and Apollo are on the same team, called Demon is just Matthew.
Yeah, the demon's just Matthew.
I think if there's been a jump, it has to have happened at this point, right?
And if it had jumped to
If
everywhere, it
there's
would
a
jump to
jump, then
Apollo.
it's the Lost Antonio who jumped.
FYI, neutral, evil, neutral, neutral. So I'm working off of words where the jump was maybe last night, maybe the night before. What was the night before?
How would I have jumped?
No, yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Okay.
No, scratch that,
can you
scratch
tell me
that.
something? Void, tell me one thing.
Yes.
Are you a role that wakes up at night?
I'm the general.
Fuck.
I got neutral, evil, neutral,
Okay.
neutral.
I don't think
that's
Void.
something he would do, Darium.
I don't
Fair.
think Void is the demon. I think Void's probably the Pit-Hag or Serenovas.
What?
I don't. From my information, Voidstar cannot be evil. I think.
I don't trust your
Math-
info, Amy. I think you're a vigor killed minion.
Okay.
Ghost.
Just shut that shit down.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm inclined to believe Amy's info, and if that is true, Lux and Apollo are sort of semi-confirming each other.
No,
At least Lux is
yeah.
confirming Apollo.
No, Lux
in
is
that-
no longer confirmed.
Let's let Ghost speak.
So in my real mind, you've got two demon candidates, Matthew and Lux. Lux is less likely. Yeah, actually no, probably. Yeah.
Matthew, do you have something to say before a nomination?
Yeah, I wanted to
Go for
say something. Hi, I'm the chambermaid. Night 1, I checked Guggy and Halo and got a 2. Night 2, I was originally going to check Lost and Tony and Amy, but I had to check Darium and Amy because Lost and Tony was dead, and I got a 1. Night 3, I checked Lux and Void and got a 1. Night 4, I checked Lux and Apollo and got a 1. Apollo has now told me that their true role does not wake up. They are not the Undertaker, which means Lux has to wake up, which means Lux is not the steward.
Which would
Darium,
make sense
I saw
with
your
my
hand.
Evil ping on them.
Yeah, if Matthew is a demon candidate, just remind everyone that they were Serenova the first day, and I did see them as the grandmother incorrectly because Kagi drank with me.
Apollo.
Guggy, did you ever drink with Matthew?
No.
Okay. So both Lux and Matthew built trust with me in different ways. But I am pretty sure one of them is the demon. I think Matthew is either trying to frame Lux. Oh yeah, because I think Void is a minion. And both minions wake unless one of them was Pit-Hagged into a Zon or Mario to hide info. Ooh, that's possible. Was anyone Pit-Hagged last night?
Or grandmother to.
I probably was Pit-Hagged into like the drunk or something.
I mean,
Or
the
Lux
Pit-Hag
Halo is
could have
Pit-Hag.
made themselves into the grandmother.
Lux?
No.
I would like to say that I literally day one when I was after Atreides done their spiel, I went to Apollo and said, "Hey, by the way, I'm the steward. I'm confirming you. I know you're a good player and everything." I went immediately to Apollo as soon as I could and everything.
It
so
means nothing.
I haven't woken again. I've literally just been muted and doing stuff. I've literally stayed muted the whole time because I'm sick and I don't want to waste my voice in case I lose it.
Voidstar.
Unless you believe that I'm exactly on an evil team with Matthew, Matthew's information suggests that I'm not on an evil team with Lux. unless I specifically do not wake, and that will make me a marionette that's not waking and claiming a different token, which is kind of weird.
Amy.
I'm leaning more towards the world where Matthew is the starting vigor that is just still the vigor. I think that Matthew's information was kind of lucky for a while there, and I think is now leaning towards things that don't make sense. And I do think with my information, I know Voidstar and Guggy are good. I think I'm the only VI. I think Halo's the Cerenovus that's dead, because everyone's been out with what they are at this point. And I think that I trust the confirmation chain of Lux and Apollo. I think Matthew's just a demon.
I will give you 1 minute, and then I'm ending the day.
In the funny
I'm
situation,
also realizing
funny
that I could be
situation
being
where
vigor.
Matthews-
Go ahead, Hale.
Talk, Matthew. You're alive. You're alive. Go talk.
I just had the realization that I also could have been vigor poisoned since Lost and Tony died.
Hmm.
And none of this then makes sense.
That
Lux,
doesn't work with my
because
info.
yeah,
I would like
that's
to
why I
nominate Matthew.
Lux nominates Matthew. Why?
This world makes the most sense to me. I promise y'all, I'm not evil. I'm doing my best right now as good while sick, so I'm trying my best. So if I appear evil, I'm sorry. But yeah, this makes the most sense to me because suddenly I was suddenly told that I have like information on me. I was never told this. Matthew never came up to me and talked to me, figure out and everything. On day one, Sarah Mattis, the mutant, hasn't talked privately to Matthew ever again, and I don't know.
Matthew.
again, nominating on 4 is kind of strange. But again, I didn't talk to you after I did my first check on you because I believed you were the steward because that information made sense that I was getting a 1. But when Apollo told me today that they were, I hate outing it, Apollo, but you probably won't proc. You claim to be the Banshee. There's no way Apollo wakes up. So I should have a 0. So that tells me one of the two of you are lying. Apollo has been telling me since the beginning of the game, well, since we got to actually talk, that they were the Undertaker up until today when they told me they were really the Banshee. So I am fully trusting Apollo. I do not trust you. I don't know why you would propose a nomination on him for and let us see the world as it is.
Running the count,
Can
2
I
required.
please?
We can sleep,
Here's the
right?
what. Here's something no one's considering. Serenova's ability is still in play technically.
Yeah,
Potentially.
what if Apollo is Sarah mad today and it's just void?
I think we can
I
sleep
have
either way.
claimed Banshee to people that I trusted on day 1 when Matthew was mad and I was not. And I claimed it to Guggy day 3 and today day 4. So, shrug.
Okay.
Was
anyone
I'm not
Sarah
mad.
mad yesterday?
Then we.
I am Sarah mad. I'm not
Then
Sarah
we sleep,
mad.
I
I'm the Hatter. I'm the mutant.
Was anyone
I'm
Sarah
a
mad
lover.
yesterday?
I'm a.
Not to my knowledge.
Apollos, I swear to
Okay.
God, if you get made
point
Sarah
out
mad
that
to
Halo
me.
is the Cerenovus, then they could absolutely.
Nominations are over. Good night.
Yeah, Gaggy, you drank the Cerenovus and it's not that there isn't a Vig anymore and the Cerenovus was probably Vic.
What would you like to do?
I think it's probably best if I just sync it tonight. I could make somebody the Klutz, but then that kinda ruins Amy's story. Let's make... I'll make myself into the drunk.
Make yourself into the drunk?
Yeah. I know the trunk
Okay,
is already in play, so it won't do anything.
Okay, thank you.
And even after I come up and saying, "Hey, I'm the grandmother," and I saw you as a mutant, being like, "You know, it'd be really funny if I just claimed mutant for the rest of the day." And then
I can fully see that happening.
What happens if we had a starting Pit-Hag Cerenovus, they made outsiders and then made the Cerenovus into his arm?
To keep the Cerenovus on script.
But there have been people mad since the Hatter change. Or the claimed Hatter change.
Well, here's the thing. Day 2, does not count. Because they can be told that they are Ceromad, does not mean they are in fact Ceromad.
Also, there
Right,
was
and that would mean the Lost and Tony was the Cerenovus.
No, I
who
am
was not
saying
Rigger killed.
that
I think
I am
he's
saying
good,
that the
but-
Cerenovus notification would go out, and the Cerenovus would go out of play because the Hatter has died. They've swapped the Cerenovus off for
Right,
something
but
else.
didn't we have someone mad on night 3?
Not to my knowledge.
There's absolutely no reason to swap out the Cerenovus. So
To keep it on the script.
what?
No, I don't think they
No.
value.
Okay,
I don't
got
think you value
clarification.
Ceranovus over like
Okay, I
Pit-Hag
got
there.
clarification. X is whatever it was at the start, so the Zahn still wouldn't activate it, would just be to protect the Cerenovus.
Why would you want to protect the Cerenovus over the Zahn? That's disgusting. Zahn is great.
I mean,
I think they'd get rid of the marionette.
The Zahn can obscure whether it's a Kazali game.
given the fact that we don't have a goon anymore, the Sarah can go now.
Well, I think the Cerenovus is gone, to be fair.
Agreed. Oh, I love us actually being on the same page, Guggy. This is so great.
Yeah. I can't wait for you to somehow be the Fengu who jumped to somebody else entirely.
No.
Guggy. Guggy. So it's fine that you heartburned words by the Sarah. Fine. Sure.
No, I think
No, I
Amy
that one I'm
Bacani-
solid on. Even if Amy
No.
is
Yes.
evil, I still think you're evil.
Oh, you're fully evil, Halo. You're fully
You're just-
evil.
Yeah,
The
Um,
fact that you spent the entirety of the night after you died being like, you know what, this is the exact
Guggy,
world, and I'm gonna spend the
Guggy.
whole night.
I
explaining
think
it."
after
Guggy,
I
Guggy,
picked
literally-
you,
literally,
you were
this is the
turned into
pet
the
peeve of
drunk.
mine. I hate people. Guggy, I hate people misusing the word confirmed. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Halo, I'm just gonna
Such a
say
pet peeve
when
of mine.
your token flips and it's red, I'm gonna be super vindicated.
Guggy,
Well,
Guggy,
it's not
it doesn't
confirmed, but
matter.
socially,
it
I
doesn't
just-
matter. It's a pet peeve of mine. You weren't confirmed at that point.
Oh, I
You're
was
now confirmed because you're dead and there's a Scarlet Woman.
I've been confirmed the whole game.
No, Guggy. No.
Yeah.
Halo, he's just doing it to go into your
The
skin.
whole
Leave it.
time.
Just Halo, just leave it. It's just gonna
I've
be
been
simple if
confirmed
you just leave it.
the whole time.
The fact that
No.
Guggy died at the same time as a grandmother means Guggy is still confirmedly just good.
Yeah, and I was also
Yes.
confirmed
God,
after I was
God.
executed.
So, like, just
Yeah,
because it was
Guggy,
questionable
no.
for a short time, it is now just confirmed that Guggy was good this whole game.
Yes.
That is what
I
we're saying.
agree. That's why I said after Guggy died that now I do believe
Right.
him that he's confirmed good all game. because
Right,
he
but
can't
you're-
be
I have
demon or
confirmed
evil anymore.
So you're arguing that y'all agree. You're like, what?
That's what I've been saying. I'm just trying to say this is
okay.
pointless arguing.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, I'm just messing
I'm
with Halo.
just. I'm
Halo,
just
I've been confirmed
being
since I did the
upset
Halo
with
joke.
people
Why?
misusing the word confirmed.
No, I've been using it correctly. I've
I'm
been
just
confirmed.
living for this win reveal where the Lost Tony is a bigger kill minion who poisoned Halo, and Halo has been super hard framed by wrong information. I want it. I want that.
Yeah,
I'd just like to confirm. Guggy's
Halo-
confirmed, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't wait for the
Now,
reveal.
I've been confirmed the whole. From the
That's
second I drew the
I just-
sailor token, I've
Why do I
been
bother
confirmed.
Guggy is confirmed to be the sailor and to have died as a townsfolk.
Good morning. This is your final three. Apollo, Lux, and Matthew Voidstar died in the night.
What a
Okay,
shock.
that was quick.
I am not
actually was saying
surprised.
there could be a demon candidate.
Neither was I, but
To confirm, Atreides, you allow private chats?
I allow private chats final day. Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I would just like to make this public. I am the sailor.
Oh, okay.
What?
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, yes. Apollo is the silver. We don't question that.
No,
Yeah,
I was,
cool,
I
we
was
move on, let's just-
Pit-Hag into the mutant the night before, so we're
Yeah,
all good. on that.
you were Pit-Hag to the drunk.
Um.
That's clearly what
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
Hey, Guggy, congratulations. You're nearly back. I marionetted myself.
Okay. Hi, what's going on?
So you were 100% the general.
Yes.
Okay. Because like I'm running into this problem where like I checked you and Lux and you're the general, so if Lux is the demon, which I'm believing because I don't think Apollo and Sarah have their minion make them Saramat on the last day as the demon. Oh, that would be wild. That I had to be vigor poisoned.
I mean, there's a
By the
billion
lost
ways your
encounter.
info can be incorrect. You can have be tugged into the drunk, you could be tugged into a marionette, like, you could have been the
Yeah, I
starting
guess I
drunk.
could have been Pit-Hag. I could be the Night 1 Pit-Hag. Or
Yeah,
no,
you could be
no,
evil.
not
Like,
Night 1.
there's a ton of words, so I don't think that your information should be something that you consider hard and fast, really. Even in the words where you're good.
Yeah, well, it's the you and Lux thing, and then Lux and Apollo. I was hoping you would live. I checked you and Apollo first. And it was clear it
I
was
was
invalid.
never going to live last night, pretty much.
I was trying to be optimistic, and it's like let's just
that's
get
fair.
Apollo out and see if Apollo's actually the Banshee.
I also wanted to sleep, so, you know, shrug. I'm happy either way.
I just have to believe that people will believe a world where Lux is the demon. I don't think they will because they're going to listen to Amy, and Ghost is kind of on this.
I'm not
where I'm
entirely
the demon
sure it's not you, but, you know, I always entertain the possibilities. So.
It's really not. I wouldn't. Chambermaid is not something I would bluff again without like a spy or a widow. Like I don't like bluffing things that I have to be 100% right or I'm totally busted.
Sure. Can we actually go
Like,
back
that's
into the
never my
town?
style.
Because I want to know what everybody else is saying too. Right. Thank you.
I hope you understand, Boston Tony.
Wow, so many people in private chats.
Yeah, I don't
Why
know.
didn't
I
you
was
kill
hoping
Lux?
to like just talk to people, but I've just been saying that I'm confirmed to Halo to fucking annoy Halo because Halo,
Poor Halo.
is evil. Oh.
Oh, yes, I am evil, and I was the Pit-Hag at the start of the game, but also, no, screw you, Guggy, I could have made you on my team. I
And you
could have
didn't,
made
so
you
you
a
die.
mutant and then have a
There.
good job. Correct, because I had different ways to make sure that you're gone.
Thank
Okay.
you, Darian.
It did stop me Pit-Hagging for one night, though.
Oh, sorry, Lex. I
But I'm not telling you.
didn't mean to leave so abruptly.
Welcome back down. Void Star.
Can someone quickly catch me up if anything important was shared that I didn't hear?
No.
All right, cool.
I don't know.
Oh,
I went into a private chat on my own because Guggy and Halo's arguing just kept giving me a headache, so I had to think
Okay.
of being quiet. And this to me boils down to: is the Serenovus alive or dead? If it's alive, one of Lux and Apollo potentially. If dead, Matthew. Simple as.
I am confirming Apollo. I drank with Apollo on the night that I was executed, so Apollo cannot be the demon.
I'm 99% sure Mafia isn't a minion.
I'm nervous of a world where there's two evils alive and it's Matthew pushing so hard on Lux because Lux is a minion.
But Lux nominated Matthew yesterday, which is the weird thing. So I think if
Unless
it's
Lux
so...
is just good and Matthew is the only evil living and has no one else to push on.
That's what I've just said.
Hey,
If-
I've got a VI evil on Lux. Lux is definitely evil, promise.
oh my god, can we not do it?
I think
What?
we've heard your thoughts, Halo. Thank you.
Matthew.
You can't forbid me from
I'm
speaking. That's against the rules of the game.
That is true.
Can I
Matthew.
talk? Thank you. If no one's going to listen to me, Apollo, will you nominate Lux at all this game?
Yeah, do that.
Maybe. Why?
Because at this point, if you're not going to nominate Lux, I could nominate Lux, no one's going to listen to me. At this point, I feel like nominating myself, but I don't want to throw the game. But I feel like no one here is listening to me at all. You all assume I'm evil. You won't even entertain worlds where I'm good. So
Okay.
I've reached the point of frustration.
That's fair. I mean, it is
So-
possible that Lux just made, as a demon, made the play. I'm going to go to one person that I, have a meta with and claim that I'm their steward and chose me. I haven't given up the possibility that it's either one of you. I hope that helps, Matthew.
It's just it seems all the dead people will not listen to me. So
Well, the
I
dead
feel
people
like
don't
I'm
have a
just-
voice now, so fuck them.
We do.
No.
Void
I
star.
propose the world.
Guggy and the Lost, what are you thinking?
I mean, Halo's obviously evil and put an evil ping on
Not
Lux.
just demon wise. I don't really care about Halo. Sorry, Halo. I mean, I like your
Well, I
Halo, but
think I'm the
not in that
puzzle
way.
Yeah, so
I'm
I
totally
think
the puzzle
I
master.
don't want
We'll
to think.
go into that.
I don't want to think
I
it's such a boot.
It's.
Hold on, can we let the Lost and Tony speak?
I think it's Apollo or Lux, but I couldn't tell you between the two of them which is the demon.
Lux. Oh.
Okay, I'll go. It cannot be Apollo. I drank with Apollo, and then I was
Okay.
not executed. So Apollo cannot be the demon. And Halo is claiming to have an evil ping on Lux, so I don't think Lux is the demon either.
Okay, cool.
What
That
if you
says it.
died
Okay.
due to a demon? What if you died due to a demon change?
So I would like to point out that I'm very clear that when I'm evil,
Okay.
if I'm going to be doing some play and everything, I'm going to pick Ghost. Cause I want to mess with Ghost. If I was gonna claim Stewart and want to like go to one person, I would go to a Ghost and be like, "Oh, I'm the Stewart. I saw you." Cause if I had thought of that, cause I would want to
Don't
mess
rope me
with Ghost.
into this. Don't
Okay.
rope me into
I
this.
know.
Okay,
I'm
hold
just
on.
explaining.
Hold back. Let's let people finish their thoughts.
I'm just
Nomination
explaining that
second call. Matthew.
Again. Okay.
Ghost, if you have something you want to say, please say.
Again, the whole thing that I said it quickly, and I think it just got completely glossed over. What if there were a world where Guggy and Darren died due to a Pit-Hag change?
Why would they kill the grandmother?
No, I didn't change the demon twice.
Yeah, Halo was dead at that point,
Okay.
I think.
And what does that even assist with anyway?
It means Apollo could be the demon.
We had a Pit-Hag
No.
change and a Serenovus Madness that day too.
Matthew.
Matthew nominates Lux.
Matthew nominates Lux. Why?
Yeah,
I have to believe that Apollo is not the demon. Unless my chambermaid information is fucked to hell from something else, I have to believe Lux has been lying. I would not pick chambermaid as a bluff because unless I have a spy or a widow who can tell me what the fuck is going on, I'm not taking the risk as the demon, unless I am the Fangu, which I'm clearly not, to make that bluff. That is way out of the realm of my comfort zone. Like, no. If I could do it as a minion, probably, but not as the demon. Lux claims Steward, but it's not adding up to my information when I check them against Void and Apollo. One who says they wake up, the other says they don't. So something is just not adding up. I have to go with what my information says, and that tells me Lux is the demon.
Lux. Lux, you are
How's this?
muted or something.
Muted.
No, you're not.
I'm
Oh. Okay, you're lagging. Sorry. I'll
Okay,
refresh real
sorry.
quick. One.
Okay.
Well, try it. Just try it.
Okay. If I die, fine. We can lose. I'm not evil. I promise you, I'm not evil. I'm not.
Okay, running the count. 2 required.
Ferdinand, I've got a VI evil on Lux, and that's true. I promise.
I think
I
it's
think you
Matthew.
3 is enough. Lux is on the block.
And I'm most definitely not lying in this game because that would be rude.
Oh, Amy and Void didn't vote on that. I don't like that.
I think we have to send it to Matthew at this point. We only got 3 votes.
No, don't.
30 seconds. Lux.
I nominate Matthew.
Lux nominates Matthew. Why?
He has to be the demon. I promise you, I'm good. If we want to kill me, that's fine. I will lose this game graciously. But let's try to get the actual demon, please.
Matthew.
We have the actual demon. Void basically just told you to nominate me because you weren't to Evil Rise Up. It's Void, Lux, and Amy. Like, Void saying we need to lift when Lux was not saying anything about nominating tells me that's the evil team right there. I'll be vindicated when the Grim reveal is, but if it's Apollo, and Apollo, if it's you, banger job.
Running the count. 3 to tie, 4 to execute.
I should have kept my hand up.
Yeah, you should have.
But also thank you.
Yeah, more Apollo, we did it. Let's go.
5 is enough. Apollo, are you nominating yourself?
I will not be nominating myself.
Cool. Matthew is executed and dies.
I had a
Let's
lovely
talk about
time.
this game.
I was confirmed.
So,
Me too.
I'm also confirmed as not the demon.
let's start with Darium, your grandmother, who learned that Matthew was the mutant night 1. More on that in a bit. The Lost and Tony was indeed your starting philosopher who was pit-hagged into the Hatter.
What night?
By night 2. By Voidstar, your pit-hag. At that point, Amy, your starting Vigor Mortis, became the Fangu. Ghost was your very, very sad cannibal, executed day 1. It'll be sad to see that role go. But when Ghost was put on the block, Ghost did indeed say that he did not currently have any information, because he didn't. There were some really powerful starting pieces of cannibal food that could have been chosen. One would have been Darium, obviously, and the other would have been Lux, your steward, confirming Apollo, who began this game as the Banshee, but then was pit-hagged into the Drunk and jumped to by Amy the Fangu. This was one day after Guggy, your starting sailor and ending Drunk, and also the actual grandchild to Darium, who drunk with Darium night 1. So we had some very fun sailor grandmother interactions. Was turned into the Drunk and then killed, thus resulting in the double kill. Matthew was your very powerful chambermaid who had the winning information. Lux was the steward, confirming Apollo at start, and then Apollo became the Fangu, and Apollo was in fact the only one who was waking. And Halo, to no one's surprise, was the Serenovus.
What? No.
Wild.
Big brain play. Atreides, you forgot to mention the part where I called Mafia being the chambermaid as my
That's true. Darium did say, when I told him that Matthew was the chambermaid, or was the mutant, Darium was just like, oh, weird. I would have thought I would see chambermaid or something. And I was like, fascinating. Okay, well.
And I would have
I said there.
You fucker.
You
How
know,
dare you?
the first thing that I thought when you proposed this whole marionette thing to me was like, wait, I'm the Pit-Hag. Maybe I should not be doing Chaos Plays because that's gonna get me killed. And then I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm doing it anyway.
And you didn't even bring me on your team, Void. How dare you?
I kind of wanted to, but I let Amy decide, and Amy wanted to jump to Apollo.
Oh, of course Amy wanted to jump to Apollo.
I'm sorry, Guggy.
I can't believe it. Truly,
I'll make
was
it up to
terrible.
you. Next time I have the opportunity to turn you evil, I will do it again.
Okay, I will trust you this time for
Thank you.
I do want, I actually do want to highlight, at one point during the mid-game, Guggy, your sailor and confirmed sailor at that point, drank with Halo. I thought Evil was stomping, so I actually made Halo drunk. Because I was like, Evil has a Pit-Hag, Evil has like so many ways that they can deal with this problem, so I'm gonna let them deal with this problem.
Because Lux wasn't questioning her information, and
Yep.
that should have saved me.
Yep,
Lux
absolutely.